Injustice is no less than high treason against heaven. For since the nature of the universe has made rational creatures for mutual service and support, but never to do anybody any harm. Do not despise death, but accept it willingly. Look upon it as part of the product of nature, and one of those things which Providence has been pleased to order. For such as are youth and age, growth and manhood, down and grey hairs, pregnancy and birth, and all natural actions and incidents of life, so also is dying. He that commits a fault abroad is a trespasser at home, and he that injures his neighbor hurts himself, for to make himself an evil man is a great mischief. If your judgment pronounces rightly, if your actions are friendly and well meant, if your mind is resigned to all that proceeds from the external cause at this moment, if you are in possession of these blessings, you are happy enough. Give an injurious person good advice and reform him if you can. If not, remember that your good temper was given to you for this trial, that the gods too are so patient as even to pass by the perverseness of such persons, and sometimes to assist them over and above in their health, fame, and fortune. So benign are they. Just thus may you do if you please. If not, where is the impediment? All things are the same over again, and nothing but what has been known to experience. They are momentary in their lasting, and coarse in their matter, and all things are now as they were in the times of those we have buried. As the good and evil of rational, social animal consist in action and not in feeling, so it is not what they feel but what they do, which makes mankind either happy or miserable. The intermission of action, and a stop in appetite and opinion, and even a kind of death upon the faculties, is no harm. Go on now to the different periods of life, and here you will find infancy, youth, manhood, and old age, and one, as it were, the death of another. And where lies the terror of all this? Proceed to your life in your grandfather's time, and to that in your father's and mother's, and run over as much ground in differences, changes, and decay as you please. And ask yourself what grievance there is in this, and you may conclude that ending and cessation and alteration of your whole life will be no worse. Hasten to examine your own ruling principle, and that of the universe, and that of your neighbor. Your own, that you may keep it honest. That of the universe, that you may know what you are part of. Your neighbor's, that you may discover whether he acts through ignorance or with knowledge. And here you should likewise remember that you are of kin to him. As you are a member of society yourself, so every action of yours should tend to the benefit and improvement of it, so that when you do anything which has neither immediate nor remote reference to general advantage, you make a breach in your life, destroy its unity, and are as really guilty of seditious behavior as a malcontent in an assembly, as far as in him lies, disturbs the general harmony. When people treat you ill, blame your conduct, or report anything to your disadvantage. Enter into the very soul of them. Examine their understandings and see of what nature they are. You will be fully convinced that the opinion of such mortals is not worth one troublesome thought. However, you must be kind to them, for nature has made them your relations. Besides, the gods give them all sort of continence, warn them by dreams and prophecy, and help them to those things they have a mind to. Keep a calm spirit towards things that proceed from an external cause, and a just spirit towards those that proceed from a cause within you. That is, let your impulse and action aim at the interest of mankind, for then you know your faculties are in the right posture that nature has set them. Whatever you see now will quickly decay and disappear, and those that gaze upon the ruins of time will be buried under them, and then the longest and the shortest liver will be both in the same condition. Loss is nothing else than change. Things are changed this way, it is true, but they do not perish. Providence, by which all things are well contrived, delights in these alterations. It has always been so in the world, and always will be. What then? Will you say that all things were made ill by so many gods, and must they always remain ill and lack order? And is nature indeed condemned to an everlasting misfortune? The materials of bodies, if you examine them, are strangely coarse. Those that are animated have little in them but water, and dust, and bones, and something that is offensive. And again, marble is no more than a callous excrescence of the earth, nor gold and silver any better than its dregs and sediment. Fine clothes are nothing but hair twisted together. Purple is but the blood of a little fish, and thus I might proceed further. And as for spirits, they are somewhat of kin to the rest, and are chased from one figure to another. Either all things proceed from one intelligent source, who makes the world but one whole, and if so, why should a part or a single member complain of that which is designed for the benefit of the whole? Or else we are under the misrule of atoms, and confusion, and dispersion. Why then do you trouble yourself? Say to your ruling faculty, you have passed through death and corruption, and forms of animals, and even now you are playing a part, herding and feeding with the rest.